All right guys, it's Chris Woomer, Vail Solutions. Today we're working these 2-inch circle targets. Get them at pistoltraining.com, and these might look familiar. Anybody that's run dot torch or anything like that, you know, or familiar with Ben Stoker, if you shoot some USPSA, some competition and stuff, you might have seen something like this before. These 2-inch dots are they're kind of a good base. It's a smaller target that you can utilize to work you know, a bunch of different things. In dot torture, you know, you work strong hand, you know, support hand, stuff like that. As well as kind of working cadence and speed and stuff like that. So say you're shooting this target at 30 yards, you could run this target a little faster than you could at 7. So as the distance varies, you know, you get some different usage out of the target. Today we're going to look at a little bit of some of that, you know, working on consistency here. So we're going to work on processing information with, you know, seeing your sights between every shot, as well as getting good smooth trigger presses at about 5 yards. And there's a couple, like I said, there's a couple different versions. Ben Stoker's got a pretty challenging drill set up with these dots, 36 total rounds, and being extremely consistent with all these strings. So we're going to run through some drills and explain them out a little bit. And like I said, you can pick up these targets online, print them out, and all that stuff. All right, guys, so what we're going to do here is we're going to run a basic build drill in those 2-inch circles we talked about. Big thing here is we're looking for consistency. We're trying to get all 6 rounds inside that 2-inch circle from about 7 yards, okay? All right, just shot that in 5.25. All rounds are in or touching the line there. So in Ben Stoker's world, that would have been a pass for the 1 circle. Now I would just have to do that 6 times. But for now, we're just going to work that drill a few times, okay? So shot that in 4.50. Again, all 6 rounds are in the target. We're going to run it one more time for consistency, okay? All right, so 4.33, I threw 1 round low, so that would have been a fail for that specific drill. I could have slowed down a hair there, but you know, we're just gonna keep repping this, work on tracking my sights a little bit better, making sure the grip's shored up and all that, okay? So it looks like I threw 1 more there as well. Slow down a hair, shoot it 1 more time. There we go. Shot that in 5.06, which would have been a pass. Again, all my rounds were in there. That's exactly what we're looking for on this drill. So 36 rounds total on those 2-inch circles at about 7 yards. It looks like I threw 2 for sure. You know, for that specific drill, we would have failed that. It's a pass-fail, but you know, I think with a little bit of work, we could have cleaned that up and definitely passed that. So we're going to try showing off what this target can be used for in some other drills here in just a second, okay? All right, so we took a few steps up here, and what we're going to do is, you know, work those same 2-inch circles from about 3 yards. This time we're going to work a little strong hand and support hand. The better we can be at shooting each one of those individually, the better we'll be at shooting the gun, you know, with a full master grip and everything like that. So not so much worried about cadence here as we are making sure that we're accountable for our shots, and they're going where we want them to, okay? Six rounds, all of them in there. Definitely a little slower, but those rounds are exactly where we want them to be. So now we're going to shoot at support hand, okay? So a little bit slower, threw one just outside the line, so we probably need to work on that a little bit. One more time. So we're out, a few rounds short, but all rounds were in that circle. So trying to be accountable for our shots. You know, everybody's like, oh, 3 yards, you can't get any work, but 3 yards at a small target really forces you to, you know, to be conscious and get good trigger presses, good sight pictures and all that. So try that out. Try hitting something real small, same round through the same hole, even at a couple feet. It's more difficult than you think it might be. All right, guys, so as we kind of wrap up some of these drills here, you know, on these 2-inch circles, you can kind of see, you know, a couple of drills we're working at 3 yards, strong hand, support hand, stuff like that. 7 yards, working those 6-shot bill drills at 7, and under that 5-second mark there, Ben Stoker style drill. But, you know, you can work this any different number of ways you want. You can start transitioning, you know, 1 round on each target, you know, top left to bottom right, you know, in reverse order, stuff like that. They're small and they kind of force you to be accurate. Not everything's about speed. If you can get these, you know, these skills and concepts and everything developed out, you know, you'll start to pick up speed as time goes along. So really try to force yourself to be accurate. You know, work these drills as much as you can. Print these targets off, use them in any different way you can. And like I said, be accountable for your shots and understand what you're putting in the gun. So Chris Woomer, Vail Solutions, and Big Daddy Guns.